All right, let's keep going. Again, don't like to start from the Switch menu, but the game was loading the plant section, and I'm like, oh wait, I want to do that as a separate video. So here we go. You like my voice? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Scientists had to make thousands of calculations to create the atomic bomb and determine its effects. Computers and atomic bombs, both products of World War II, grew up together. Information Age, People, Information and Technology Exhibition, blah 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 blah. Love the way you just slide back into frame. I like that too.
Of that tanker 2 years ago.
Of course.
Terrorists blow a hole in an oil tanker.
Wait, why am I doing that?
Barely 20 miles off the shore of Manhattan. Your classic nightmare. It didn't take long for the government to put an oil fence around the whole mess.
Oh wait, I can't do it.
And
Never
then
mind.
that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time, but in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo.
Alpha and
Deploy the
Bravo.
Big Shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
That's stock water splash.
Come in from downwind and pull up fast.
Offshore
Get ready to
decontamination
fast move down to
facility, Big
Shell
Shell.
1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the president. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
Gotta say, I'm a fan of the closed caption and keeping up with the way I talk.
Demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion. What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the Big Shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James Johnson.
The president?
Unless the demands are met,
President?
the terrorists intend to blow the Big Shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives. 1, infiltrate the offshore decontamination facility Big Shell and safeguard the president and other hostages. And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary. You should know that SEAL Team 10 is also conducting a rescue operation.
Disarm this dick.
Is this a joint effort?
God
No.
damn.
Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the Big Shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden. All right, Raiden. You've already covered infiltration and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part.
Make sure nobody sees you.
Ooh.
If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85.
You can tell that was recorded a separate part. You want to use codec,
When
push
we
the
need
minus.
to reach you, contact you. The codec will beep.
When you hear that noise, press the minus
The
button.
codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear.
Small bones.
No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
I wonder if that's actually Paul eating.
First, make your way to
Doing
the
that
upper
old one.
section of the big shell.
Sounds so
How
different.
do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss, is exchanged between the suit and the intravenous nanomachines to create a feedback system.
There's a lot of pressure on my torso.
Relax. The suit applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance and safeguard their functions. They call this the skull suit in Foxhound.
Skull suit seems appropriate somehow.
I don't think bones actually affect the eardrum, does it? I think it does.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
Copy that.
I don't know.
Moving on to main mission objectives.
All the vibrations to be off when sensors activated. I never use these. Oroch. Still uses the same awful first-person mode. How are there roaches out here? Like, it confuses me. How they built this? They built this thing out in the ocean. Maybe, I guess maybe they came in with some shipments or something.
Got your feet wet? These are the basic controls for swimming. Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster.
Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions.
The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're
It's so
underwater.
jarring.
The
Is that
gauge
still
corresponds
Paul
to the
Eating
amount of air
doing
you
the
can
voice
hold
for the
from a
new
single deep
lines?
breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Okay, this is very, like, one-to-one. You just press down to go down, up to go up. There's no wacky, special controls for this, which is good. Kind of don't want the swimming to be, like, as convoluted as first-person mode. Oh, there's a ration over there. Wait. Did I miss that? I think I did. I'm gonna need it. You know I'm gonna fucking need it. Alright, so, Raiden does this fun cartwheel. He's the new and improved Snake. Some forgot the raid spray. Yeah, I know. It's so... It's actually, like, distractingly gross.
Colonel, I've sighted an enemy sentry. AN-94 and a Makarov.
Hey,
All
Makarov.
his equipment is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Oh, you can't even... Oh, wait, no. That's because I'm... Yeah. Now that's an Oh, my God. Damn, Raiden. Getting caked up in Big Shell. I don't know. I got nothing. I'm sorry. Tune into the unknown frequency.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work. There's a terminal in front of the elevator. A node.
Did you say nerd?
Not nerd. Node.
Oh.
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities network.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high. Should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
I forgot that you could do that. Hitting R2 or ZR. You can have Raiden cut in. I think Snake can do that too with Otacon. I completely forgot to try it. I completely was not paying attention during all that.
Colonel, I remember this place.
Of course you do. This is level 1 from the VR missions.
Not a chance. You're right. I see it now.
You may not have field experience, but you've been trained in the hyper-reality of simulated combat. Don't give in to fear. Just do as you were trained and everything will be all right.
That's exactly it.
Raiden, the sea lice are getting fat on your rations.
No doubt.
Shake the equipment window to get rid of the bugs.
No doubt.
Wait, what? No. Get out of here. How do I shake the equipment window? There we go. There was a point to all those fucking roaches. How did they get into the rations? The rations are sealed containers. Speaking of, let's grab another one here. Rat ions.
Raiden, you won't be able to use any of the enemy's equipment.
Why not?
You should know that all active weapons are equipped with a personal identification system. The owner enters their required user ID information during the weapon registration or at the start of a mission. If anyone other than the registered user tries to fire the weapon, the ID system will not authorize the action.
But these are black market Russian weapons. How can they be equipped with identification functionality?
They must have been customized by the terrorists themselves. These are professionals we're dealing with, and they certainly won't let their own equipment be used against them.
I'm guessing it's the same for the Navy SEALs gear?
Right.
How am I supposed to procure weapons then?
Find the ones that haven't yet been individualized. Everything you find in the item box is clean. You should know this from your VR training.
Okay, I know those.
Items in the item box are yours to use at will. They will be your supply source with regards to weaponry and gear.
Metal Gear? Ew, yeah. Okay, what do we do here? Hacking minigame? No. This is too early for hacking minigames. That looks like it hurt. Name entry. Oh, why is it doing this? Immersion. Oh. Radar does not appear during intrusion view. Radar appears even during intrusion view. I'm gonna keep that on. Linear, I think, just puts everything on the line. Group does the separate thing. Quick change. Swap between previous equipped. I'm just gonna go unequipped. Just straight up bring in the item, the options menu here. Zappy zap, whoops, blood.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
And no singing.
The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the button.
The button.
How do I save the
Nice
mission
cut
data?
there.
I've set aside a proprietary frequency for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own
You act like
reasons
she's
for
in
selecting
danger.
her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose,
You need someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried about Jack. But that means, Colonel, that I am not required to follow your orders outside of my immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey,
Ring Fit.
I prefer this to being
Ring Fit
kept in the
Adventure.
dark waiting.
I've been
I'd like to
jonesing
make a
to
request,
play that
if I
again.
may.
And I probably should, because I need to get
His
cardio
handle
into
is
my
Raiden.
workout.
For the duration
Life.
of the mission.
Not
Could you
workout,
call
just
him
life.
that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save frequency is 140.96. I just switched frequencies. Jack,
what?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let you go now, Jack. Take care.
Oh, now we get the map. Girl, yeah. It would have been better if I'd played this on April 30th. But I was still going through Mario Kart at that point. I was like, damn, so close. Alright, sorry, just 1 second. There we go. Okay. Forgot I had set a timer for something. AB connecting bridge, Strut A pump facility, Strut C dining hall. Shell 1 core, warehouse. Moving the control... I guess you can't go up to the upper half. No, you can't.
Logging into a node will permit you to use the radar and the overview map of the area. You will also be able to access other functions such as option changes. Customize the settings according to your needs.
What's up, Jack?
Time to say Save load. Oh, okay, this already overrode it automatically.
Hang in there.
She doesn't give you witty proverbs.
Raiden, the enemy sentry is regaining consciousness.
Be careful, Jack.
Find somewhere to hide until the elevator arrives. You must stay out of sight.
Hey, Kona Bird, thank you for the raid. Great. Immediately get sighted. Flapping in from the Mushroom Forest. Konabu Gem. Kona Bird sighted. Let me give you a shout out. It's been kind of a chill stream so far. What were you playing tonight? Also, thank you. Hello, everyone. I literally don't have a way to defend myself here. Playing Outer Wilds. Oh, nice. I've already kind of, I haven't played Outer Wilds. I already kind of know the story of it. Which people say kind of ruins the whole experience if you know it. In a way, but it is an interesting game. This looks really good. Is this the HD remaster or something? Yes, it's the Switch version of the HD collection, which are, from what I could tell, ports of the Xbox 360 versions or Xbox One version, whatever the remasters that came out in the early 2010s were. That was 360, I'm guessing, at that point. Don't think it ruins that much. The puzzles are still really good and challenging. I'll consider it. Again, it's not a game that's been on my radar. It does sound interesting though. These guys ain't clearing. Been wanting to play this one? Nice. I've been wanting to play it too. Because I've played 1 and I've played 3, but I've never played 2. I'm actually doing this in anticipation of the 3 remake coming out later this year. And if that remake ends up not being good, I'll just stream the original version of 3 instead. Since it's in this collection already. All the Metal Gear Solid games, actually. You really can't go wrong with any of them. It's weird too because of the way that the timeline's laid out in these games. You can really jump into it in different parts and not miss anything. Metal Gear Solid 3, oh, it's your favorite. Oh, cool. 3, I would say, is probably, like, one of the best. I think most people would agree it's one of the best. And it's also the very start of the timeline for the Metal Gear series, which is really nice, because you could jump into the game series right then and there, and then kind of, pick and choose what you want to do from there. Okay, that guy is just going up and down and all around. What's he doing? This game doesn't have choking. This game doesn't have CQC. Okay, he's looking up and then... Oh, you just asked that too. No, no, CQC doesn't exist prior to MGS3. You can only just punch and tackle and shoot. There's no holding up and choking. I mean, you can hold people up by Oh fuck, that didn't work.
Requesting backup unit.
You can yeah, you could still hold people up at gunpoint, but there's no close quarters combat outside of standard punching. Trust me, I'm used to that system too, because I've played Peace Walker and MGS3, and I'm just so used to being able to drag soldiers around. As Metal Gear Solid 1, it's not that big of a problem. Oh, come on, really? Metal Gear Solid 1's kind of designed around, that control scheme, so it's like, okay. This game definitely feels like it was made to have, like, the CQC system, and it just doesn't. So it's kind of a weird thing. Anyway, big reveal.
The terrorists call themselves Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty?
The name of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of Shadow Moses? So that's why you changed my code name.
The pretty boy is here.
But he can't be the Solid Snake.
The Solid
He died
Snake.
2 years ago on that tanker after he blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
That's not the Kodak pose. You're holding your neck.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
Nerd.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
Man, this game really does do that a lot. Strut B,
Big shell is
Metal Gear,
comprised of shells
Big
1
Shell,
and 2. Each unit
Demon
consists of a
Demon
central
King,
core and
Secret
6
Stone.
struts surrounding it.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment.
It's Pride Month, Raiden. You know what that means.
First,
What, you
get
want me to,
the
like,
node.
gay
Log
infiltrate?
into the network.
Got it.
Okay. It's not Pride Month yet. It's still too early for that. Saw that. Why is it like high on the neck? Yeah. We got enough dude to save the DARPA chief. Getting ready, yeah. I don't really do, like, I don't do anything for Pride Month. I've never been to a Pride parade or, oh, slipped on the bird shit. Here in Minneapolis, it's really big, a week-long festival. Wow. I mean, I live right near New York, so I'm sure there's big stuff going on over there. Get M9 first. Raiden, why do you keep stepping in bird poop?
According to the SEAL Team 10's communications, the president was sighted on strut
Get
B.
real.
Raiden, head for
Get
strut
real.
B. It's to the northwest of strut A, your current
Exactly.
location. Cross the
Exactly.
connecting bridge between strut A
All
and
right.
B. You can get to the connecting
Definitely
bridge from the
not.
first floor. Get down from the roof
All
to the
right.
first floor.
Roof
the
to
node
the
is
first
on
floor.
the first floor of strut A. Don't forget to log in. Understood?
Wait, aren't I on strut A right now? FA connecting bridge. Oh, shit. We can log in FA from here. This... Okay, that's just that. It's really weird that you don't hear the wind blowing unless you're looking through first-person mode. Oof. VR isn't realistic enough. You know why? You know why I haven't done a Pride thing? Because no one's invited me to one. I really don't, like... I'm kind of weird with events like that. I really need to be invited by someone or have people want to go with me to actually participate in it. For a long time, I also kind of just said, it's not really my thing. Being in, like, a public demonstration, but... Yes... I'm trying to call me.
Raiden, look at that wire fence. You may be able to crawl through it.
Get real.
Crouch down using the crawl button. Then push the left stick in the direction
Push the
you want
left
to
stick.
move. Push the crawl button again to stand up. You can use weapons even while crawling. This is different from VR training, so you keep that in mind.
Wait, where can we crawl through? Oh, there's a hole down there. There's not a hole on the other side. You could use weapons that you don't have in VR training. Oh my god, really?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception.
Get real.
Only a few people know about your presence here.
Get real.
There's no need for concern. This operation is under
exactly it.
Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDD came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
Well, couldn't they just be like, give it like a heads up? Oh, cool, those birds could just shit right on you. Strut A pump room. Oh, we're gonna pump up the jam. But yeah, I don't know. For a long time, I thought like, oh, pride parades aren't for me. But I think I actually do want to go to one. Maybe not to participate, but just to see it in person first.
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try
Definitely
making
not.
some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Flatten yourself against a wall and hit the punch button.
Got it.
Got it. Got it. Space memorized. Oh, there's something in there. SOCOM ammo. The fact that you don't even get your radar until you've done this. Is it really going to bring this up every single time? It's very interesting that, like, Raiden's radar does not work the same as Snake's. AB connecting bridge.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Hanging?
Face any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right. I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge. It will keep decreasing during a hanging maneuver, and once it runs out, you will fall.
Copy that.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package. Easy money. Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond. All Alpha, respond.
Raiden, the president's life is in danger. Head to Strut B now.
I was trying to pull up the copy that clip, but apparently no one's uploaded just that voice clip. They've uploaded him saying, "Whoa, hey guys, welcome to EB Games."
Whoa, hey guys, welcome to EB Games.
Copy that. Why doesn't Snake and Raiden's radar work the same? I mean, it's just a different like gameplay aesthetic. Snake's radar worked all the time. Raiden actually has to download the radar, presumably every time he goes into a new strut, I guess? I didn't know that, actually. That's one of those things I wasn't paying enough attention to. Anyway, the SEAL team guys are getting their asses kicked in the QTs. I don't think we can go this way. I think that... Yeah, that drone, that Cypher's gonna...
Raiden, watch your back. That's a Cypher, a type of UAV. If it spots you, it will alert enemy personnel. Exercise extreme caution. But you can use chaff to set up an interference field. That'll knock its sensors offline for a while. Try to locate some chaff. You can also destroy the engine or the camera. Some of the UAVs may be armed. Be careful.
If I recall, one of them gave Vinny a very hard time, one of the armed ones. I feel like I shouldn't be going this way. Like, we should be heading to Strut B. I didn't realize you could just walk around every area. Whoops.
There's somebody there.
Nope. Oh, nice. Another chaff. And this door's open now. Actually, wait. Did miss something. Pump up the jam. Pump it up. Get your body moving. It's a good song. If you've watched if you've watched Kunk on Earth, you've heard that song quite a few times. Worth it. I love how similar, because like Boktai was also made by Hideo Kojima, and a lot of the sound effects in that game are just like straight up like conversions of sound effects you'd hear in Metal Gear. So I am still completely unarmed here. I just got some chaff, which isn't going to work on soldiers. Alright. That hanging mode.
There's somebody there.
Nope. You're just imagining things, buddy. There's no one here. There's no one here. Ooh, that grip gauge does not last long. Okay, we gotta hoof it. Riding the fucking showboater. Strut B, Transformer Room. Oh shit, the TF room. This is where we go to be transformed. God, his thighs are fucking killer. He's got like Chun-Li thighs. Ow! Yeah, that'll work. The stock sound effect there.
Oh, no! No!
Ooh, brutal.
All Alpha, come in. What's going on? Alpha, respond!
Oh, good. More shit to nom on my rations. Uh-oh.
What are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down!
So tense. I feel like I shouldn't be talking over this,
Where
but
is he?
it's so quiet. Where is he?
Strange smell. You smell like has to be.
Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning?
Yes, Queen Slay.
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Ha!
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down.
So little gameplay so far in Raiden's segment.
My name is Pliskin. Iroquois Pliskin. Lieutenant Junior Grade.
Yeah, sure, Jan.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded.
Oh, I forgot you could do this.
Where were you before Foxhound? Delta Force?
It just lets you zoom in on the cutscene.
I was part of the Army's Force 21 trials.
Force 21? That's about tactical IT deployment, right? Any field experience?
No.
Certified
not really.
So this is
real
your
footage
first.
in a Metal Gear
I
game.
had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60, weapons 80,
There it is. There's the VR missions game.
VR, huh?
but realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
No, it's just that you're a weenie.
Raiden, what's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they took him somewhere else.
I see. You said there was a survivor from SEAL Team 10.
Yeah, Lieutenant J.G. Pliskin.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Not even Wampus, who's playing YouTube.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
Hey, V2. How you doing?
Navy captain.
You all right?
Give
Yeah,
me
it's
a
literally just a zoom in. Does nothing
Must've
else.
lost a few more pints than I thought.
I'm sure a cigarette will make me feel better.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by ex-President George Sears. The name was originally intended to reflect its anti-terrorist functions. The unit would launch unannounced assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after U.S. allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100
one
people
step away from
died
the
as a
edge,
result
and
of
they were about to break.
accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were
I
out of
remember the
control,
lyrics.
and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Don't know what happened to it, but I'm sure it'll turn up somewhere.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
What about the other soldiers? I saw Russian equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The big shell is too much ground for just Dead Cell members to hold down. You weren't briefed on any of this? And you came in alone to boot? Why?
Why?
What are you really doing here?
Had your surgery yesterday. Your leg is all numb and hard to move around with. Still can't put any weight in it for at least another 3 to 4 months. Oh man, I'm sorry. At least you're gonna heal up.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
We just need an excuse for you to have the cigarettes too, and this.
Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Bravo Zero. Currently at the bridge between struts B and C. The president is. Damn, I can't hit this thing. It's like some bad dream. Alpha, anyone, come in, all Alpha. This is Bravo Zero.
Aren't you going to answer him?
What, you think I care about him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
The British Columbia Bridge.
Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
Memorized.
I've been briefed on this plan's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Raiden's face is so, like, untextured.
Hey, what's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
So much
Jack,
dialogue.
It's me.
Everything okay, Rose?
Don't you need to save the mission data?
Oh yeah. Thanks for the reminder.
Interesting that it's kind of asking you to save here.
Jack, do you remember what day tomorrow is?
That again. I'm sorry, but I still don't have a clue.
That's okay.
What is it, Rose? Talk to me.
I'd rather you figure it
beginning
out.
to get on my
It's
nerves.
important.
How important?
Important enough.
weirdo.
And we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay. I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible. Everything they
Keith.
have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Did Snake fall asleep? Yeah, he did. Hey, at least you're all good. You'll heal up, and then everything will be back to normal. I'm guessing you're on leave from work while you're recovering, medical leave. Huh. Wait, doesn't it actually save Snake's not Snake's codec?
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 has engaged someone on the BC connecting bridge. The President is most likely there as well. The BC connecting bridge is on the north side of Strut B. The President is in danger. Go now.
Did he say it was 140.81? Oh, yeah.
He's
80.
asleep?
Okay, now it saves it once you call it.
Definitely. How much longer is this guy gonna sleep?
Short-term disability leave. You'll get 50% of your paycheck starting yesterday. 8675309. I can't wait till I play the Zero Escape games, because there is a moment where you could put 5309 into a phone that does do something. Probably can't, yeah. We're actually missing a lot of health there. There's been, like, no real, like... Wait, oh, when did I get the SOCOM? Okay. Oh, Snake gave it... not Snake gave it to me. Iroquois Pliskin gave it to me. Totally not Snake gave it to me. Just because he looks like Snake and is voiced by David Hayter doesn't mean he's Snake. Oh, this is where I entered. Okay. Hey, even if you call her Jenny, she can't help us right now. Hey, Ephraim, should have caught this sooner, but hey, Untruth Simulator, yeah. Oh, man, you missed me absolutely blowing the tanker chapter. I could not get used to these controls. The way first person works in this game is so weird to me. And the fact that this collection does not have dual stick or gyro aiming makes it very difficult for me, because I'm used to those. What console is this? This is the Switch version of the Master Collection. But the actual version of the game is the HD version that came out, I think, on Xbox 360. It came out in 2012, I know that. Hey, Neat Dreams, thank you for the raid. Had the Xbox 360 collection, but lacked pressure sensitivity was a hurdle for you. Not anymore. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same here. It's like literally a port of that version. So it doesn't have any modernized controls.
What the hell is that?
Come, Put me out of my misery.
This is impossible. Nothing will hit her.
Is she the one they call Fortune?
Love Fortune's theme. Yeah, that's a really nice song. Something is coming back to me from when Vinny played this. You think, oh, the line? I think that's now.
Queen.
Don't let them take the president!
Ready grenades.
Yeah, here we go.
A dud!
Dude! People have emotes of that guy. You were playing the sad French game? Oh, Clear Obscura? I kind of want to play that game, but I don't have time for it.
Is there anyone here that can give me happiness?
I love the gratuitous use of the stock sound effects in this game. Both of those explosion sounds were like very common stock sound effects. Yeah, just jump in the water if you want to die that badly. No, because knowing her luck, something would happen that would rescue her.
I'm so sorry, my beauties. I'll see you again someday.
Eating undercooked chicken. Yeah, eat any food in America. Starting now.
Colonel, SEAL Team 10's Bravo team was wiped out.
I see.
What happened to the cargo choppers?
Both of them are at the bottom of the harbor. Looks like your new hosts have a Harrier too.
A Harrier? What is this?
Calm down.
Exactly.
It just means they anticipated the attack.
Exactly.
Besides, since the SEALs drew their fire, your infiltration went off without a hitch.
That's
On
going
top
a
of
bit too
that,
far.
we know their defensive capabilities.
Are you saying this was all a feint?
Raiden, get a hold of yourself.
That's
The
going a
entire
bit too
mission is in
far.
your hands now. Do you understand?
But
There's no time for questions. They could decide to retaliate for that failed assault.
you mean the hostages?
They could be in danger, yes. But we need to consider the possibility that they'll blow the whole shell. If that toxic spell does take place, it'll devastate not only the harbor, but poison the coastline for generations. Raiden, we've had to adjust the mission objectives.
Pray we don't alter them
The priority is
further.
now on removing those C4s that the terrorists wired over the big shell. The president can wait, but this can't.
Colonel, you know I'm no bomb disposal expert.
I didn't
That's
cover that in
not a
VR.
problem. The Bravo team brought an explosives pro in with them. He was supposed to stand by on Strut C according to their mission plan. You should find him there.
Is this according to simulation 2?
What are you talking about? Get to Strut C and find him.
Understood. But I need to ask you something before I go.
Make it quick.
Who are they? Dead Cell, I mean. They couldn't hit her no matter how hard they tried. And that vampire too, it's like being in a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Jack, snap out of it.
And you, Rose, I can't believe you're on this mission. I keep thinking I'll wake up.
Raiden, this is real. And that's why you won't wake up.
But nothing seems real.
I've made up my mind to stay with you. Whether this is real or a bad dream, I'll keep watching you till it's over.
Thank you, Rose. And I won't let you be just a dream.
Are you two done?
Not a
Raiden,
chance.
you're needed on Strut C.
There is something very, like, surreal about this game. it's kind of hard to explain, but like, and I know it's part of. I know it's intentional, but this game really does, like, this section of this game where you're playing as Raiden really does feel like kind of surreal at points. Just the way the way the cutscenes are framed and some of the interactions, it just feels weird. It feels off, and that's intentional. Was it the seagulls? I don't know. Something Vinny thought was funny. And now we're going to Jack in the Box at McDonald's. It feels fake, yeah. It's like Twin Snakes. Well, this is the thing. I've never played Twin Snakes. I kind of want to try it. I know it. The thing with Twin Snakes, though, is that Twin Snakes is just over the top for the sake of Kojima wanting a big action, like, version of Metal Gear. How do you level up grip? Do you just keep using it and eventually it goes up?
Wish I were that relaxed.
Jack, do you need to save?
Don't worry, I will be doing the piss thing later on. Absolutely.
Rose, are you okay?
Yes, thank you. It really scared me at first, but I think I've gotten used to it. I'll be behind you all the way, so don't worry.
I guess women really are strong.
Not quite. It's not women that are strong. It's me.
Just as long as I can count on you.
Wow, way to throw every other woman under the bus.
That's not true. It still scares me to death. But I'll be strong. I'll try.
Weirdo.
For you.
All
Good
right.
luck.
I think you can hang from somewhere and hold the shoulder buttons to do pull-ups, really. Oh, there we go. I wonder if that actually does anything. Did it on purpose.
Right. What's wrong? Raiden. Raiden.
I don't know if that's proper chin-up form, right? Oops. Hey, Kawhi Chimera, how you doing? It'll take a while, though. It's fine. I think when Vinny streamed this way back when, he did not level up grip once the entire game. And he was absolutely fine. Strut C Dining Hall. You don't need grip upgrades, it's just a fun thing. Okay. Right, what's up with his arms? That's not how a normal person stands, Raiden. It's like the way Big Boss stands in MGS3. He does that weird little like lizard kind of hand thing where he has the when he has the knife and the gun. Actually, if I'm staring at it, doesn't someone say something?
It's possible the terrorists will attempt to destroy the big shell in retaliation for the SEAL strike. Defuse the bombs before they make that move. The bomb disposal expert is somewhere in Strut C where you currently are. Locate him and request his assistance.
Jack, is that you? See ya.
Never mind. Could have swore there was something like Rose reacts if you're looking at a certain poster. Do you wish to continue? No. What the? Oh, you could flush the toilets. Take a picture of it? There's no... he doesn't have a camera. He has the scope only. First person view, not the scope. Oh. Well, you know how it is. Lolly-lulelo. Yeah. There are dozens of things you don't interact with that the VR missions expect you to know about. Yeah. I've played the VR missions game. It's interesting to think that, like, canonically, the game exists as something Raiden took part in.
What can I do for you, Jack? Talk to you soon, Jack.
Nah, I don't think it's working. I'll try saving, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna just give up on that.
What's up, Jack? Take it easy.
Wrong frequency. Wait, what other frequency is there for her? .85.
You're currently using artificial blood primed with nanomachines.
That's Colonel's
What
frequency.
did you do with my own blood?
It's being kept in cold storage. It will be circulated back into your body when you return. If the life gauge drops to the red zone, you won't be able to stop the bleeding by yourself. Bloodstains can give your presence away to the enemy. Be careful. To stop the flow, select a bandage from among your items. You can also go into a crouch or crawl and stay completely still for a while. All you have to do is stop moving for a duration of time, and your nanomachines will arrange for platelets to be produced in large numbers. The bleeding will stop as a result.
Oh, by the way, Raiden, we've removed all of your blood. It's being kept in cold storage. No wonder I feel so lethargic. Can I turn on the sink? I can't, but I could turn on the blow dryer. Rose talks over 0.85 sometimes, and sometimes I guess there's conditions are specific. Maybe try standing in front of the urinal. No, I think we've extracted enough theory craft in it. This is probably the woman's room. Yeah. You know, women love to carry their M9s everywhere. Bandage. Oh, it's a pentazemin. Interesting that they built gendered bathrooms on a giant, it's like secret government facility that only a few select people are probably even going to be in. Where's the radar thing here? Try making a call in the woman's room. I'll give it a shot.
Freeze! Don't shoot.
You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
Oh, it has to be before the scene.
All of them?
Shit.
That's bad.
Whatever.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys.
Wait, not Snake. How did you get here?
Underwear, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Hida.
Lecturer at Navscolio, Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see.
Gotta head off. Y'all have a lovely whatever the
famous
fuck
church
Kojima was
got
cooking up.
wiped
Thank
off
you,
the
Izzy.
map thanks to me.
I will.
With too many lives inside.
I will eat
All
this. I will
lost
take
was
this
his
meal
legs.
and eat it. With dignity.
So
I
you're
don't
the
know.
bomb disposal guy.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man. He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created
He
it
thought
in
up the name,
6.
not me.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that. There are at least 2 people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer.
Hearing that a lot.
An engineer?
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. Supposed to get us
Cryptid
past all the
Otacon.
security measures.
I never heard anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold on a sec.
Off to confer with the CO again.
I do like that the codec interrupts the conversation.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that.
Why don't you
It's
do
probably
it?
something the SEALs decided on
Why
their
don't
own.
you do it?
There are more important issues at hand, Raiden.
No
The
doubt.
enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s
doubt.
neutralized now.
Colonel,
you do it?
I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Jack, it's me.
Why don't
Rose?
you do it?
You can do this.
That's
Trust
exactly
me.
it.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This
Gotcha
is a little
this time.
different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
Love the art. Oh, of Otacon. The like water painting.
This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us
Self-chosen
locate
name.
the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Not a chance.
I know Fat Man well. I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes. On every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him.
I think I've had like 15 minutes of actual gameplay in the hour and a half I've been playing as Raiden.
About an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats.
He ran with
Maybe
it.
that's what started all this.
Even though it'll just get vaporized. That's by design.
There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills.
I mean, I know the joke about Metal Gear Solid 4 is that that's essentially what the game is. Just a long movie with like 10 minutes of gameplay.
See how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that
Want those watermelons?
to use this system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Yeah, do you know where the radar is
radar
here?
Gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here?
Metal Gear Solid. Hey, Meowdy Karma.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big Shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on Shell 1, another 6 on Shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Sorry you're late, you had a nasty headache? Oh, is it because you fucked up your sleep schedule?
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of Shell 2.
Take this.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The Big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Raiden, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The 2 of us can handle it, don't worry.
But...
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours. There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Besides, there's food in here.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
All right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
Good luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
All right, let me call you so that
Good luck,
saves.
kid. I'll see you later. Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL. I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk. Normally, team leaders stay.
Oh my
in the
God,
seat
this is
and
still
get
going
lost
on.
with those headphones.
I have to stop soon.
But as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And who dares wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
I'm...
A terrorist?
Let's take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
Why would there be a pantry that locks from the inside?
Kodak from here. Good luck, kid. Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
But you won't meet the fear until the next game, so don't worry. You fucked your sleep schedule pregnant? Karma. Why do you have to be so vulgar? Bought a new pair of earphones. You know what you did? Almost broke it. Please don't break your... Come on. You gotta be a little more... You gotta be better, Karma. Be a little more careful. Reminding you of that one game, Iba. Oh, well, if you want to see more of that, July, the third game in the series is coming out. No Sleep for Konami Date. I will be streaming that. You have Butterfingers. Okay, but Karma, you understand that a lot of that's self-fulfilling. You keep saying you're going to break stuff, and then that's why stuff breaks, because you give up and you realize that, and like, you believe yourself to be just, you know, clumsy. If you take a couple seconds to be a little more careful.
Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs. If you need to talk to me, use the Kodak. Everything's okay in here. Get to work on those bombs.
It's like when I was watching you play Wonder Boy the other day. You tend to run into situations. Maybe the pantry's like an emergency shelter, like a lock from the inside for safety reasons. I mean, that would make sense. Literally, he's using it for the purpose it was made for.
The sensor A that I gave you is set so that the position of bombs will appear on the radar. Didn't I say that if you don't first initialize the radar, you won't get anywhere?
No doubt.
Now search for the node. If you're not sure
No
where the
doubt.
node is, ask your superior officer. He should know.
Get real.
The sensor you receive from Stillman visualizes the C4's detected odor on the radar screen. This means that the radar must be enabled in order for you to take advantage of
Enabled.
the sensor.
Windows
Right.
G.
Log into the node first. Strut C's node is to the northwest, in the corner of the mess hall. Make doubly sure you stay out of the enemy sight. If the radar goes offline, the sensor is useless. The C4s will become invisible to you again.
You have poor coordination. I know, but Karma, if you just take a second to, like, you know, to be careful, you would get into those situations a lot less. Maybe the pantry... wait, I just read that. Oh, right fucking here. Ion mobility spectrometer Spectrometer explosive detector. Activates when equipped. Displays Fat Man scented C4 on radar. His fucking fart scented C4. Cologne with like many quotation marks around it. The orange. Oh, it's in the woman's room. Someone was ripping ass in the woman's room.
Ryden, Stillman is a top-notch explosives technician. Follow his orders and disarm the explosives.
Why don't you do it? But exactly who is Peter Stillman?
Gotcha. I'll look him up. Hold on a moment.
Real.
Make doubly sure.
Does the C4
Jack,
smell like
is
Teen
that you?
Spirit? I'll make dinner. What's wrong? That sounds good, but how about we eat at that one restaurant instead? You know, the place we went to recently with the amazing lobster? Really like that place. Oh yeah, guess that's okay too. Whew. Huh? Nothing. I just love lobster. Yeah, can't wait. Woohoo! Well then, I'll make it. Wait, who's speaking here? Like, I hate that. What?
Jack, do you need to save?
Why did it call again?
Hang in there.
Coolant. Enters first person mode when equipped. Press R to spray. Okay. Wait, what? The right stick is used for something. That's weird. The right stick fires the coolant. Yeah, that's really weird. How do you feel about octopus? What, like eating it or just the creature? Because both are good. I do eat squid and octopus occasionally. That's not gonna be down here. I'm too far away from the stink cloud. They found a new Tekken battle network. Wait, what? Which one? Like, which game and what is the tech? There it is. Oh, that's what that sound is. Okay. So I know where the other one is, because that sound was playing before.
I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly
It was a
seems that way.
distraction.
So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
I guess now we can go pretty much to anywhere we want on the, in, Shell 1. It's, whoa! Ha ha ha! Why is that designed like that? Sediment pool. Stinky.
There's somebody there.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Nothing here.
BN4 onwards. Discord removes paralysis and it causes the enemy to instantly attack again. Easy counter hit. Oh. I mean, I'm sure I must have like came across that accidentally at some point. But that's interesting to know. That's good for, I mean, that's you know, when you say new battle network, I mean, that's probably good for speed running. I was gonna say, when you say new battle network tech, I thought like something new PvP related. Eating, I like octopus, especially takoyaki. Yeah, takoyaki's great. Wait. Okay, there's the terminal right there. The airport terminal, the planes are landing.
Nothing here.
Nothing here. Get the PCG one. The panty and stocking with garter belt. New season of that is happening soon.
Raiden, at your feet, there's a hatch for pipe or gauge maintenance. Face the hatch and push the action button to open it. There may be something you can use, so check the inside thoroughly.
Nothing here.
Whoa.
There's somebody there.
Nope, 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 you don't see me. Somehow you don't see me. Don't think I'll be going that way just yet. I mean, new stuff keeps coming out single player, and I think it's neat. Yeah, no, it is neat. Unexpected, but cool. There's the staircase down, okay. Can't jump over the edge, though.
Nothing here. Oh, there's somebody. Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Can't jump over the other side of that little fence. Hey, I found it without even having to get the terminal. That good?
This is Raiden. Disposal of the C4 in Strut D is complete. Explosives were planted on the maintenance hatch.
You're taking too much time. You should work a little faster.
There's no time, Raiden. I've got my hands full here, so it doesn't look like I can help you. It's in your hands.
Well done. It looks like there are no more bombs in that strut. Now, head for the other struts.
Real.
How did not Snake know that I was talking to Stillman right there?
Who is that? It's the enemy. I need help.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just listening into that frequency, I guess, yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Damn it.
I got him. Send reinforcements.
Also, not having crawl walking in like crouch walking in this game is a little rough. I'm pretty sure Snake Eater introduced that. Why can't I just walk across that piece of material right there to get over to the other side? Right, you just killed a person. Oh, right, you can get dog tags from people if you hold them up at gunpoint.
There's somebody there.
Jesus, that was rough getting that one. we're on the other side of that bridge. Damn it.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Alright, so wait. The connecting bridge has an upper and lower floor, because we can access this from the upper floor as well. Shell 1 core. I'm assuming we don't go there yet. We just have to circle around again. What? Oh, they were right there. And now they're gone.
Over there.
Oh. Back to the sediment pool. We can't go in that door. That's where we came from. I think we've done everything here. There is a is that a ration? Don't really need it right now, so I'm fine leaving it there. The guy's still up there. Okay. I almost didn't see him. He's very blended in. Oh, I should have just left through the top floor and entered through and then went back through the bottom floor. Ooh. Okay, that guy comes down the stairs, but when he goes back up, I could go back to him. Back through the way. I didn't say bathroom. Back through the way. And it's 4:06. I gotta stop in a second. Once I get into the next strut, I'm gonna save and quit. Are you fucking me?
It's the enemy. I need help.
Alright, never mind. I'm just going back in the previous strut and saving. Well, the guy up there is gone now. Don't worry, next week will be a lot of Metal Gear. And I want to finish this before Fuga 3 comes out. And that's literally a week from now. So, we'll be putting quite a bit of time into this. Ow. Shit! Oh my god. Oh, this was the worst place to go.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
Alright, that shouldn't have put us... Yeah, let me put us right here. And it removes the critical mode, so we're good. we'll save here. We talked to a couple people.
Right. The roof of that strut is accessible. Check there as well.
Raiden, I'm done with one more C4. This one was in a spot so narrow, I had to crawl in to get at it.
I don't see a lot of adequate cover in that area.
Get real.
There's some cargo on those conveyor belts. That's about it.
Good thinking.
Chico.
Right, take cover behind the cargo
You know
on
where
the
they took the
conveyor
cargo.
belt. Match your movement to the belts.
Like that Chrono Trigger minigame.
What's up, Jack?
Wait, Fuga 3 is already coming? It felt like Fuga 2 barely came out last year. Fuga 3 so soon? Yep. Fuga 3 comes out next Thursday. Digitally, there is a special edition of the game that comes with costumes and future costumes. I think there's going to be Solado Robo costumes for the characters this time. Like how there were Tail Concerto costumes in Fuga 2. I have the Fuga Trilogy pre-ordered. Japan only, but it does have the English
Full name is
text
Peter
in it.
Stillman, known as Pegleg Peter. He is a legendary bomb disposal technician. He is also a longtime instructor at the Naval School Explosive Ordnance Disposal and a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad. But 5 years ago, he lost his leg in an accident, and since then, he hung up his gloves to focus on being a lecturer. He was called back into service because, as he said, he is the only explosive specialist who can stop Fat Man. Although no longer an active consultant, he is still without a doubt the #1 guy when it comes to disarming explosives. He should be very helpful to you.
I'll give a little like knowing nod at the end there. But yeah, Fuga 3 comes out next week. I don't know if I'm going to have the physical editions on launch day. I don't think so, because technically it's an import. But it should ship to me next week. Again, I don't, like, I want to stream it the day it comes out, so I might actually just get it digitally. Because otherwise, because that way I don't even have to open the games. Because the trilogy, like, I want the collector's edition as just, like, a cool, like, physical thing. I'll probably unbox it on stream, too. But, like, if I don't have to open the cartridges, I'm not going to bother. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Because the thing is, if I don't get it digitally, then I'm going to probably have to wait a couple extra days to start it. But, I don't know. And with you know, Deltarune and the Switch 2 coming out the week right after that, it's going to be tight. It's going to be pretty tight. That's why I kind of want this game done and out of the way by the end of next week. But yeah, Fuga 1 was 2021, Fuga 2 was 2023, Fuga 3 2025, every 2 years. A Fuga game. This is the last one, though. I believe CyberConnect 2 has long confirmed that this was meant to be a trilogy, and that this is going to be the finale of the Fuga series. Which, I mean, I've enjoyed Fuga. I am really jonesing for them to do another, like, Solado Robo / Tail Concerto style game in the Little Tail Bronx series. So, you know, if this ultimately turned out to be successful, I hope we could see more of it. I feel like the Fuga trilogy was easier to develop because obviously it's a very linear type of game compared to Solado Robo and Tail Concerto, even though those games were linear, but like they're 3D. These were not 3D games. So I think maybe it was a bit easier to develop 3 of those games in a row between the anime games and such. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up here. Give me 1 second, actually. I'm going to return to the main menu just so we can get some music while I finish up here. Thank you so much for coming. I know I'm still starting things late. But hopefully we can get back on track next week. I am almost done with all the voiceover stuff that built up right as I was going on vacation. Once that's all settled, I should be able to start streaming earlier again. And yeah, hopefully I'll be handling things as they come along. So, thank you so much for coming. I will not be here tomorrow. Fridays, I'm never here. Saturday, I'm going to do a special stream of a game that I was given. Come by early, probably 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern till about 10 or 11 Eastern, and we'll stream that. And then Sunday we'll resume Metal Gear, and we'll see what happens next week. So, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for chatting. If you want to watch more streams, stick around. Black and Yellow is streaming, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the raid to him, because it's always a fun time raiding him. Also, it'll be funny when Karma comes back from the laundry, because he enjoys Black and Yellow's company. So, alright, stick around, say hi to Black and Yellow for me. Y'all take care. I'll see you Saturday if you want. Otherwise, I'll see you Sunday. Good night.